everybody, I'm Joey from Kirwan's Game Store, and today we're going to be opening up a box of Dragon Ball Super Card Game, Series 4, Colossal Warfare. Let's crack this open and get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty excited. It's a new set. It'll be coming out later in this week. They have a new thing with these packs. When you buy a box of this set, it comes with a special promo box leader, and they're giant cards. And there it is. There's the first one. Speaking of, we got giant foil grade 8 baby. Pretty sweet. Giant leader card. That's a new thing for this set. Very neat indeed. Let's get right in. Let's jump right into these packs. I'm already feeling it looking at these beautiful packaging arts for this set. And this set, I believe, is going to continue off where set 3 left off, with continuing to add more cards for Overrealm and all sorts of stuff like that. So let's go. Right off the bat, we have Bardock. Leader Bardock. He's double-sided. One thing that's interesting is definitely these new green cards. There's going to be a lot of Namekian cards in this set, which is pretty crazy. Everybody's been waiting for that for a while now. Usually the SRs and rares. Oh, speaking of, a foil uncommon, and a shiny leader. We have Lord Slug, Gigantified. This is the front side, and the shiny back side. He is the movie character, one of the movie characters for this set. I think there's two. I think there is Lord Slug and Tapion, I'm sure. Let's get into the Demigra pack here. Yep, Demigra is the featured villain for this set here. Featured villain. Let's see, we got Multi-Mech Bulma, Young Bulma. This is a mixture of Dragon Ball Xenoverse, GT. It throws a lot of different Dragon Ball stories together. A lot of different times throughout the different periods of the show. It's pretty interesting for those of you who follow the show. Ooh, look at that. We got an SR right off the bat. Second pack in. He is Temporal Darkness Demigra. Now, he's a super rare, so he's effect for Dark Overrealm 7. I believe what the Dark Overrealm is cards that are sent to your warp through comboing, etc. If they're all black, it would consider Dark Overrealm, to where Overrealm is just any card in your drop. But he is, if you have 7 black cards in your drop area, you can play this card by sending them all to the Dark Overrealm, and when you play him, you choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and send it to their warp. Then choose one battle card from your warp with an energy cost of 4 or less and play it. So that's pretty crazy. That's a good effect for SR, which is what we would expect from something of that rarity. Pack 3. Times 10 Kamehameha. Beautiful. There's another leader card. Check that out quick. Kid Trunks from one of the movies here. What is this? Oh, Sacrifice. That's neat. I like the art. Is this a rare? We got Reign of Terror, King Piccolo. Piccolo's daddy. Set 4 is going to probably change the game as we know it. There's going to be a lot of different ways to approach building decks now, which is pretty great, if you ask me. It adds more variety. You're not seeing the same thing played all the time. Everyone will have different things going on here. Another Piccolo, two for two on the Reign of Terror King Piccolo. He's dual attack and activate main. Place this card in your drop area, choose up to one of your energy and switch it to active mode. Then choose up to one Piccolo or Piccolo Jr. with an energy cost of 4 or less from your hand and play it, which is pretty good. For a rare, that's a pretty good skill, especially for the new Bond mechanic that comes out in this set as well, 4 Namekians, which is a specific it's a specific mechanic for them type of cards. Here we go. We have Piccolo leader, Namekian leader, for all them green Namekians. Definitely one of the hyped leaders of this set. Everybody's been waiting for Piccolo. We get a lot of Goku's lineage in this. This set has it's a keyword that is Goku's lineage. We have Harudegarn the Wanderer. It's another foil common. And Harudegarn, the leader, that you would probably play this card in with. Harudegarn is the movie character. He's the movie villain. Another movie villain. This set has two. Let's see what he does. When this card attacks, you draw one card. Then if you have 4 or more energy, your opponent chooses one card from their hand and places it in their drop area. Or the top of their deck, I'm sorry. This. I love it because the packaging arts have some of the special rare arts to them, so you kind of get a teaser of what you're gonna get if you pull a super amazing card. There's that same card again, non-foil. All the foil commons and uncommons are foil. Look at that, that's a neat one. Wow, Legacy Bear, Son Goku. It's a beautiful card. I love the foiling in this card game. It's one of my favorite things. The cards are beautiful. We got 1 SR so far. If my knowledge withstands, we have 6 to go. There's a lot more black in this set, I've noticed. A lot more black cards, colorless cards. Son Gohan, Discovered Dynasty Son Gohan. You could swap, which is also a new mechanic. Let's see here if I can focus that in. Swap. That's a new mechanic. If you have like a Goku's lineage, it says on the field, you could swap it out for him, which is pretty cool. He has barrier. He can't be affected by skills. And when you play him with swap, you draw 2. It's pretty neat. It's in one of those new mechanics that's meant for the Goku lineage decks, which basically you can use anyone who's related to Goku and has it as a tag down here that says Goku's lineage. You can use them. We've got another foil common here, Dark Kamehameha. It's actually an extra card. Pretty sweet foiling there. Look like that. And we have another rare. We got 2 rares in this one. Dimensional Banisher Fu. I'm really enjoying that they're adding more variety because the amount of things you'd be able to do or create now, deck building wise, is insane. Even if you just like, you're not building for competitive, you just want to play and have a nice deck, you can even do that. We have another leader card here. I'll flip it over so you can see the other side. The front side, the Awakened side. Some more Namekians. See, the thing about the card game is it's not specific to one era of Dragon Ball. It's specific to all eras of Dragon Ball. It basically combines them all, which is pretty crazy. So stuff from like video games like Demigra and Dragon Ball. It spans across the whole universe of Dragon Ball, is what I'm trying to say. Another leader. This is the first black leader we've seen. Mira. He's supposed to be really good this set. Definitely one of the more anticipated leaders. Looks pretty cool there. Vengeful Onslaught. I'll talk about this card because this card is a continuation of set 3 cards for the baby leader, which is down over here. It's activate mana. If your leader card is Machine Mutant, you choose one of your battle cards with 15,000 or less power and switch it to active mode, and it gains 5,000 for the duration of the turn, which is pretty cool for that deck because that deck is known for taking power levels of cards and decreasing them. So getting a gain after a decrease is pretty good. Set's looking pretty cool. And the combo piece for green, 0-10k combo cost here. It's for our greens, green leaders. Another foil common here, uncommon. And we have this beautiful rare. Look at that beautiful Goku. Beautiful, look at that. The rare foils are pretty sweet in this game. Like I said earlier, I love the cards. They do a really good job of making the special cards stand out, as they should. Here's the blue combo 10k, the new one. Ooh, look at that. As our second SR of the box. It's Height of Mastery, Son Goku. This is a really cool card. He has Deflect. He cannot be affected by counterplay skills. Triple Strike, Dual Attack. When you play this card with Swap, Choose up to a total of 3 of your opponent's battle cards or energy ignoring barrier and switch them to rest mode. Very sweet card right there. It's one of the, I believe, 14 SRs, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 14 SRs indeed. So that's 2 of the 14 we've discovered here today. I'm sure he'll be good. He's yellow too, which is new for a lot of the Goku cards. Or hero cards in general. Usually another foil common here. Let's get that in the light. And there it is. Look, the miniature version. We got the baby version, baby. We've seen him. This is the same as this one. This big boy here. Also foil. Not sure if he's a rare, so he will never not be foil. All rares are foil. Always. We'll definitely see a lot of repeats for sure. Another rare, Oath's Power Trunks. Show off that crispy foiling. Another uncontrollable Bardock leader. We got Gravy, Lightning's Might, Dark Kamehameha, Umbral Invitation, Instant Transmission. Actually, let's talk about this one, because this one here is a new counterattack for yellow. It's permanent. If your leader card is Goku's lineage, when you activate this card's counter, you may choose 1 card in your life and add it to your hand. If you do so, you may activate this card's counter without paying its energy cost. So that's pretty crazy. Choose just drop a life. Sacrifice 1 health for counter. Free counter. Technically, if you sacrifice a health, you know. It's a double-edged sword. Black. I'm glad they're finally adding more dark Bardock cards, because in set 3 they began the Bardock cards, but it was hard to play Bardock without any lower costs. This set's definitely helping out with that. Ooh, another SR. That's number 3, ladies and gentlemen. This is Colossal Malice Hirudegarn. He is the movie villain, one of the 2 movie villains. He's an EX Evolve for 4 on a Hirudegarn with energy cost of 7 or more. Barrier, so he can't be affected by skills at all. When you play this card, you choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and up 1 card from their hand and place them on the top of their owner's deck in any order. And then his second auto, when your opponent's attack with one of their cards, if your leader card is Phantom Demon, you may send this card and 1 card from your hand to your warp. If you do so, negate the attack and then play this card from your warp at the start of your next main phase. So he's basically like a skip. You can send him away so he can't be destroyed and bring him back here. Let's get one more look at that crispy. That beautiful foiling. That's 3 super rares now. 4 left. Piccolo leader again. The legendary flute. A blue Gotenks. That's crazy. I think that's the first blue one we've seen yet. Ooh, this is a nice rare. This is also from the Tapion movie here. This is a rare Dragon Fist Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku. Very beautiful foiling. Colossal Warfare, because all the baddies from all over the generations are coming now. Let's see what we got here. Ox King. Look at the Tapion and his little brother. Sacrifice. Look at that, that's a foil Ape Bardock. We've seen the non-foil a few times now, but just appreciate the foiling. And the foil Ghastly Malice Demigre leader. Let's check him out. He's definitely anticipation for this set as well. He's Wormhole. That's also a new effect. You can activate Overrealm and Dark Overrealm 2 times a turn. That's crazy, because normally with any other leader of the black, you're only allowed to do Overrealm with any card once per turn. So being able to do it twice per turn is insane. Definitely another leader that's going to make an impact in this set for sure. Brings a different style of playing. you won't expect moves. You won't see things coming. You have to think about how you build your decks here. This card has brought in a lot of anticipation to this set as well, because in set 3 they created a super combo that allows you to play cards off of the skill of the super combo, and this card is specifically designed to stop that card. So basically, deflect, it can't be the target of a counterplay skill. And auto, when you play this card, you draw 1 card, and your opponent may not play battle cards from their hand with the skills of cards with super combo for the duration of the turn. Specifically made to cancel that card out, because it's pretty broken. There's Lord Slug, the SR Lord Slug. Let's get a good look here at him. Ooh. Another Namekian. I'm part of that Namekian. He has an EX for 2. He's double strike. And bond of 3, Slug's Army. The skill takes effect when you have 3 or more of the specific battle cards in play. When you play this card, you choose up to 3 cards from your opponent's hand and place them in the drop area. Crazy. Some removal. A little bit of removal with Lord Slug here. Getting through. Let's see what we got. Foil common, Sand Daughter Bula. And we have Burst of Energy, Super Saiyan Bar. This is another rare. Also used for black. He's Overwhelm for 4. You pay 1 energy. When you play this card using Overwhelm, it gains 10,000 power for the duration of a turn and can attack battle cards in active mode. That's actually a pretty good card. A 30k right off the rip. It's pretty insane. Down to the final 4 packs, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you've been enjoying this ride as we discover this new set of Colossal Warfare, seeing what it has to offer here. Grandpa Gohan. It's great that they're bringing a different variety of characters in through this set. Ooh, another SR. Another SR. This one's another anticipated. Most of the SRs in this set are very anticipated. We have Saiyan Onslaught Slot Kefla. For Union Patora of 3 with the characters Caulifla and Kale, you deflect. This card cannot be affected by counterplay, which the deflect is a new skill specifically for this set. Has dual attack, which means you can attack and reset and attack again. When this card is played using Union Patora or attacks, draw 1 card, and this card gains 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. That's a good card right there. That's a really good card. I'm sure that this is going to make some waves happening. Three packs left. Sailing to the end here. Another mirror lead. Foil Successor Hope, 0 drop. That's interesting. It's interesting. We only have a few of those. It's foil too. Let's read it though. It's 0 cost, so it costs no energy. Activate main. You choose up to 1 Goku's lineage with an energy cost of 5 or less and swap from your deck and add it to your hand. That's pretty crazy. So without paying anything at all, you basically get to just choose a card from your deck and swap it out, which is pretty crazy. It makes your decks more searchable and accessible to specific cards. GT Vegeta. Lord Slug, young again, rare. This is the beginner card for what you would evolve onto that SR later in game. Appreciate that rare foiling. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the final pack. We got Super Saiyan 4 Goku on it. Let's see if he can give us the luck here. Alright, we got Extra Strike, Super Saiyan Son Goten, Seasoning Arrow, Black Activate Main, Hidden Darkness Tapion, Unbroken Dynasty Son Goku, Vengeful Onslaught, Adonic Warrior Angela, Charging Up Sun Goten. Dark Rejuvenator Toa. Lord Slug, Return to Form. Ectoplasm, another 0-drop, interesting. Foil Dark Vassal Drum, just a 1-drop. Pretty foil common. And we have a rare Sand Strength Baby, which will also be great with this big monster right here. Because it is double strike. When you play this card, if your leader card is a red machine mutant, you draw 1 card, then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, and it loses 20,000 power for the duration of the turn. 20,000 power. That's insane. This set's looking pretty great. There's a lot of cards, definitely a lot of new cards, and a lot of things that I'm going to have to learn and figure out. But hopefully everyone here enjoyed this set opening and got to experience some of these nice, new, beautiful cards. This set releases Friday, so if you want, you can always come in and get these on kgsonline.com. Thank you, everybody. I'm Joey from Kirwan's Game Store. Hopefully you have an awesome day.